Hey guys, this is Vacations, and welcome to vlog. It'll be however long it needs to be, since I have my unlimited video time back, which is thanks to my efforts. I deleted a bunch of videos. Some of them were box office fails, some of them are tributes. The box office fails that I deleted, I'm going to re-upload them sometime in one part. So look forward to that sometime. And so basically this vlog is an opportunity for me to vent on a couple things and to give you guys a DVD VHS update, which I'm not really that pressed for time, so I can take however long I want on it. So anyway, let's get to it, shall we? First off, I gotta talk about YouTube's new bullshit commenting system. I mean, what the fuck, YouTube? What the fuck? What the hell are you doing? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But ever since Google has bought YouTube, they've decided to do some really shitty things. You know, trying to force feed Google Plus down our fucking throats. And, you know, then they basically just changed everything. And, you know, without really beta testing it, just, hey, we're gonna change everything now, so comments are now a pain in the ass. Yay! It's like they're saying they're covering it like under the guise that it's gonna make it so there aren't as many trolls, or they make things a lot easier or whatever. But really, it just makes it harder. You know, you could still do all these new restrictions and things that you have, like replying to the comments and being able to block a user and report their comment and remove their comment at the same time, all at once, which I like that. It's like a ban hammer for trolls. I like that. But the whole idea of having to go to the stupid notification bell to see if somebody left a comment on one of my videos, and then it's like really inconsistent because I've seen comments that I've gotten on some of my videos recently that aren't, you know, I don't get a message through Google Plus. So it's like, what is going on here? They should have just made it so it's just still in the inbox. Change it so I don't have to go to the fucking video manager page every time to get to my inbox. Change it so I can just go back to my inbox on the top corner of the page, like I was able to do for who knows how many years until Google decided to, you know, scratch that. It's just really frustrating. It really is. But I'm not going to stop making videos for YouTube just because Google decided to be a bunch of dicks and rearrange things again. They've been doing that forever. They've been doing that almost every year, it seems like. Every few months they change some shit. So I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to do that. It's not my style. But I just had to rant a little bit because it is bullshit. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit, you know, piled on top of more bullshit with this stupid new comment system. It's going to take me a little bit getting used to it. But yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid. And speaking of pretty fucking stupid, I saw the new trailer for RoboCop, the RoboCop remake, and I just wanna barf all over the screen. Just puke. It was putrid. It was putrid. It looked horrible. Like it was worse than I thought I could have imagined. The first trailer wasn't that great. This one was even worse. It was like, okay, we had some bad dialogue in the first trailer, some really shitty lines like, you know, too slow, boy, and, you know, some really dumb shit. But, you know, let's turn that shit up, that stupid ass fucking bullshit up to 11 with this trailer. And that's exactly what they do here with the RoboCop trailer. I'm not going to do a video, you know, was not going to do a trailer reaction video because I already did one for the first trailer. Kind of overkill. But I am going to talk about it. And that's what I'm doing right now. I mean, dear God, it was so shitty. First off, where is all the pretentious sort of crap that Jose Padilla was talking about in the interviews and stuff about how it's about, you know, robots don't have a conscience and they can't control their actions or some shit, and the trailer just seemed like a generic action movie with a bunch of CGI splattered all over, you know, shadow over the screen. CGI in this, I swear to God, the 219s, they look like something I would see out of the Sci-Fi Channel. They did not look good at all. A lot of the CGI in this movie looked like shit I've seen in a PlayStation 2 game. I'm talking about PlayStation 2 graphics over here in the RoboCop trailer. That makes no sense at all. And then you have really, really egregiously, mind-numbingly stupid lines of dialogue. There's one scene in this trailer that literally just made me want to shit myself. And this is the line here. So you have RoboCop's new partner. I guess is Lewis. I don't know. And he's all like, bad cop, good cop, bad cop, bad cop, RoboCop. And I'm like, did I seriously just hear that? Did my ears just seriously get raped with that horrible, awful, embarrassing ass line of dialogue right there? Yep, they did. They sure as hell did get raped in both ears, both ends. What the fuck is that? What kind of line of dialogue is that? That is beyond laughable. That is ridiculous and stupid. Who the fuck wrote this movie? They don't deserve to ever write another movie again for the rest of their entire lives. They're gonna write shit like that. It's not even funny. It's just awful. And it continues because the trailer opens up with the awful fucking scene where Samuel Jackson standing in front of a American flag like he's Tony Stark and Iron Man 2 or Iron Man or whatever you want to call it, talking about how people are just a bunch of robophobes. Yeah, you're just robophobic. Robophobic? Wow. Just, it's like this film's trying to be satirical like the original, but just sucking ass at it. Just literally just sucking and blowing. It's terrible. I mean, yeah, I admit, I'm a robophobe, okay? Because I hate this fucking trailer and I hate this fucking remake. So, yeah, I'm a robophobe. Call me a robophobe. I'm a robophobe and I'm proud. Such bullshit. That trailer was horrible. RoboCop was running around with a chicken like with his head cut off, fucking jumping on shit, you know, leaping around like he's fucking Jason Bourne. Oh, look, there's Robo-Born. I'm like, great, yeah, I need to see another film like that with generic action like that. It just looks so goddamn generic it hurt. And the CGI looked like shit to me. It looked fake as fuck. The suit looks fake. The gray suit looks even faker. None of these suits look metallic at all. Like, there's a line of dialogue where Michael Keaton's all... Thank God Michael Keaton. He's about the only thing about the movie I'm going to like. He's the only reason why I'm probably going to go see it. It's because of Michael Keaton. Because I love me some Michael Keaton. But I don't think he's going to save this movie. And so, basically, there's a line where, basically... He's talking, you know, RoboCop's facing off with these drones that are, you know, kind of look like him, which ripped off my idea, and I almost broke my hand. I don't give a shit. Ripped off my childhood idea. This movie ripped off my idea for RoboCop 4. The idea I had for RoboCop 4 since I was 13 years old. It's like they just took my childhood dream and just killed it. Just tore it to shreds with this shit. Because I had the idea of, you know, kind of like iRobot, but with, you know, basically kind of looking like RoboCop with the visors. You know, just with the red visor, and they're robots. And they're basically, now RoboCop is obsolete, Murphy's obsolete, and OCP's created these bunch of things, and they're more effective than Ed 209s ever were. And then he gets put in storage or whatever, and locked up or whatever, and then eventually something goes haywire. They start thinking for themselves and want to, you know, basically eliminate, you know, man or whatever, and it's up to RoboCop, the original RoboCop, you know, Peter Weller, to come back out of storage and kick some ass. That was my idea for RoboCop 4 when I was 13. Flash forward to 2014 or 2013, whoever wrote this script, and that's the idea they're going with. Stealing my fucking idea. I understand I'm not going to get any credit for it because I didn't patent it or anything, but damn. Shit. That's not how I envisioned it. I didn't envision the idea with Joel, can I get a what, too slow boy Kinnaman, you know, in a black robo, you know, looking like a black Power Ranger. That's not what I was imagining when I was 13 of what this idea would come to be. But anyway, just really the trailer just was worse than I could have imagined. Really, really lackluster. Looked generic. None of the action sequences looked at all exciting or different. Oh, CGI cartoon RoboCop. RoboCunt jumps on a fucking drone. Woo! Felt like I was watching a video game cutscene of the shitty RoboCop game. Great. Wonderful. So I really don't know what to say about the RoboCop remake. It's a RoboCunt and go to hell, hell, hell. So that's my opinion on the RoboCop remake. And here's some more other little tidbits. The new X-Men movie, X-Men Days of Future Past, that trailer was the most boring looking excuse for a superhero film I've ever seen. There was literally nothing in that trailer that made me want to see the movie. And also, for one thing, it forgot one major thing in that trailer, in my opinion. The fucking Sentinels. Where the hell are the Sentinels? Like, we're waiting for the trailer. We're just teasing you here. Yeah, you could just tease me with maybe like one clip of a Sentinel. That couldn't have hurt, could it? No, could not have. But no, we'll just focus on character development for this teaser trailer, which just looks boring and pathetic and just looks like a snooze fest. Great. Yeah, I'm going to go see a few Days of Future Past now because I saw the teaser trailer and it looked really good. It bored me out of my goddamn skull, and there's no fucking Sentinels. And Bishop is a skinny-ass motherfucker. What the fuck? Bishop is supposed to be some jacked up, built black man, and here you have some skinny-ass 9 Deaths of the Ninja looking motherfucker as Bishop. His fucking dreads are probably heavier than his entire body. It looks ridiculous. Where the hell is Cyclops? I understand he's dead because I guess Bryan Singer hates Cyclops. But Cyclops was a good, pretty big part of the X-Men, and it sucks that he keeps getting the shaft. And Wolverine's back, and Professor X is back, but I don't know how. We have no idea how. He looks like he did in X-Men 3 before he got disintegrated. But at the end of X-Men 3, it just looked like he just entered some other dude's body. So does Professor X now have the power to remold some other dude's body that's not even his into an exact likeness of himself? Is he a fucking clone? I have no idea. All I'm saying, I just have to say, I'm not looking forward to that movie. I hated First Class, and I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna like this one. So yeah, X-Men Days of Future shit. Then you have news of a Wolverine 2. Yeah, I want to see more boring ass, pussy ass Wolverine movies where Wolverine's neutered and isn't a badass anymore. Great, might as well have Wolverine 2 starring Hugh Jackman in a musical where he's just dancing around on his tippy toes singing songs. Because that's what it seems like the direction of this franchise is going. And care less about Wolverine 2. Why do we have a Wolverine 2 and not an Incredibles 2? Or a Dredd 2? I'd rather see Dredd 3D 2. It made enough, on DVD to warrant a possible sequel. I'd rather see that than the Wolverine 2. Thank you very much. Wolverine 2 should be called Wolverine 2 Electric Boogaloo. Speaking of Electric Boogaloo, and speaking of unnecessary sequels, there's a chance... There's rumors that Lionsgate is thinking about making another Saw film. Why don't you just saw my fucking dick off while you're at it? I've had enough of these Saw movies, thank you very much. 7 is enough. And they stopped making sense after part 3. And they stopped being good after part 2. So why do we need another one? We don't need another Saw movie. How about I give you a fucking saw blade and I chop off the top of your fucking head like John Matrix did in Commando? Put you out of your misery, and everybody, every fan of good movies out of their goddamn misery, so we don't have to see another goddamn Saw movie. Gah! So yeah, great news. It's really awesome. So that's, and then another thing I gotta get off my chest. Fucking overseas DVDs getting special editions with their movies that were released in the US. Some of my favorites. Streets of Fire is getting a special edition in the UK, and it has a feature-length documentary on the making of the movie with interviews with Michael Pare and the rest of the cast, commentary with Walter Hill, all kinds of features. And guess what? It's not coming out in the US. the fucking country that the movie was filmed, shot, and distributed in. Wow. So no Streets of Fire Special Edition here in the U.S. I can't play the Blu-ray over from overseas because I don't have anything, a region-free Blu-ray player, so I'm basically fucked. Great. Streets of Fire Special Edition I will never get to watch. Then you also have People Under the Stairs Special Edition with features, a special edition of The Fury with features in the UK, Brian De Palma's film. You also have Trick or Treat, 1986 classic, fun heavy metal horror film coming out in Germany on Blu-ray in good quality, but only in Germany. You have fucking this little nugget here. It's like People Under the Stairs, right? Hell Comes to Frogtown is getting a special edition overseas. Not here. Nope. Not in the U.S. Because the United States people here, our U.S. distributors, film distributors, who release these movies, like the studios, they don't give a fuck about the movie unless it made some money, which is pathetic. I'm sorry. Some movies have cult followings and they deserve some respect. And that's just how I see it. It's just, I just feel it's bullshit that all these movies are getting special editions overseas and I can't watch them. But the feeling's mutual because there's people in the UK who can't watch, you know, Region 1 special editions of movies they like. So I guess it goes both ways. We both get fucked up the ass. Great. So anyway, that's my spiel. Little bit of rant there. Get into the DVD VHS update. Check out this. Commando Squad. This is actually a movie starring Brian Thompson as a good guy. Yeah, Brian Thompson. Yes, it's the same Brian Thompson you're thinking about. Brian Thompson from Cobra, and it's directed by Fred Olen Ray. And it also stars Kathy Shower from Playboy fame. And really it's more of her film than his, and the trailer is just hilariously awful. In the poster here shows her, you know, with the blonde. Well, she doesn't have that look for very long. Instead, she wears this really cheap-ass, pathetic-looking wig. I don't know if you can see that, but man, is that wig is awful. So, yeah, I don't know. It might be a fun cheese fest. We'll see. And some more VHS. Pirates of Penzance. I got this because I've heard about it. You know, like it's a musical. What? It's Kevin Kline in a musical. I like Kevin Kline. And I've heard it's either notoriously awful or good, or I don't know. I don't even think this is on DVD. But yeah, the Pirates of Penzance. I mean, it can't be any worse than Xanadu. I mean, really, it can't be any worse than Xanadu. Xanadu's pretty bad. I'm sorry if I'm looking like I don't know what I'm doing showing these, because it's different when I show these on the camera versus my webcam. So, Pirates of Penzance. Picked up this one. It's called Echo of Murder, which is actually it's written and directed by Charles Robert Gardner. It's a Showtime movie, and I think it was one of the last films that Gregory Hines was in before he passed away, because it was in the 2000 the year, and I think he passed away pretty soon after this, if I remember correctly. So I think it was one of the last ones he was in, and I like James Belushi and I like Gregory Hines, so this will be interesting. It's Echo of Murder. Here's a movie, Steal the Sky. It's a movie which has Ben Cross as an airplane pilot. Yeah, kind of. I don't know if I'd buy Ben Cross in a Top Gun type movie. Ben Cross, the priest from the Unholy. Okay, that'll be interesting. Then I got Mistress with Robert De Niro, Danny Aiello, Martin Landau, and Eli Wallach. It's like The Player, but like a lower budget, and with this mistress lady who wants to be in the movie that Robert Wool is directing, and it's about all of the producers, their wives want to be in the movie. So it's that kind of thing. So that'll be interesting. I got it because it was cheap, and I was like, Robert De Niro. Like, I never heard of this movie Robert De Niro's in. So, and I like The Player, so that's another thing, reason why. I got this, Street Justice. This is not This is actually a movie about a vigilante, and you wouldn't have known that if you saw this cover. You would just think, wow, it's a hobo justice. It looks like hobo justice. But I'll give it a look. It's only released on video. Here's a nice little fun little collector's item here. Great Adventurers and Their Quests. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. This is a... I don't believe this is on the DVD. I don't believe this is even on the Blu-ray set. I might be wrong, but this is basically a look at the making of Last Crusade, and it also has stories and about the real life sort of Indiana Joneses, where they talk about Wade Davis from Surfing the Rainbow fame, other like Dushan Gersey, Mel Fisher, Dodge Morgan, Jenny Yeager, Bill Haast, Sir Rhonda Fiennes, and Tony Allegena. So that's interesting. So it talks about real archaeologists, and then talks about the movie. So yeah, it'd be interesting to check this out sometime. So yeah, Indiana Jones, The Last Crusade, Great Adventurers and Their Quests. Then here's this movie. I'm wanting to see it. Sonny Landham in Fleshburn. It's from The Offer of Death Wish, I guess. And basically, Sonny Landham plays an Indian Vietnam vet who escapes from asylum to wreak vengeance on the 4 psychiatrists who committed him. Yeah, it's that type of movie. Fleshburn with Sonny Landham. So, yeah, that'll be interesting. Might be some interesting sleazy, fun Fleshburn. And then you have another cool media release, Chuck Norris in the Octagon. That's actually a pretty cool cover art, unlike the other cover art, which has that pathetic ass looking ninja. So, the Octagon. Long before UFC, Chuck Norris was kicking ass in the Octagon. So that's the Octagon. Here's a movie I've been wanting to see, and I'm really glad it was on my Amazon wish list. Found it for cheap at Value Village. Payback. Yes, there's another movie called Payback that isn't the one with Mel Gibson. This is one that has Corey Michael Eubanks in it, Michael Ironside, and Don Swayze. It's the bad guy. So, yeah, Payback. It's only on VHS as far as I'm concerned. It says Payback. You have Rob Lowe in a Navy SEALs movie, The Finest Hour, which I've never seen. I think it'd be interesting to check it out. It's produced by Menahem Golan, released by 21st Century, Film Corporation. So I'll give it a look. Tracy Griffith is also in it from The First Power. So yeah, The Finest Hour. And I like the movie Navy SEALs, so it's pretty interesting to check this one out. This next one I'm going to show you, don't judge me, please. No judging. Just slap yourself. Quit slapping yourself. Double Dragon. Because DVD is really hard to find, and I reviewed this already for my Childhood Memories thing, and I really ranted on it, and I just decided I wanted to get another copy, and it was cheap, so I can have it, so when I review video game movies, I can watch this again and review it. And yeah, it's a really goofy, stupid ass movie. That's Double Dragon. I also got the 50 cents, another VHS copy of American Anthem with Mitch Gaylord, which I thought it wasn't that gay of a movie, to be honest. For a movie about gymnastics, I thought it was pretty cool. American Anthem. And then I got a VHS of Tough and Deadly with Roddy Piper and Billy Blanks. I definitely like this one more than Back in Action. And then I got this one I've been wanting to see. Glad I found this. Opposing Force. This is also known as Hell Camp. And it's got Lisa Elkhorn in it, and Tom Skerritt and Richard Roundtree. And basically Lisa Elkhorn ends up in this sort of training reconnaissance escape program where they're basically pushed to the limits. But basically there's this guy who's running it that gets out of control, and he goes nuts, turns it into sort of a rape, sort of really uncomfortable sort of experience. And I think it's Anthony Zerbe, as you can see on the cover, who plays the crazy commander. So yeah, I'll definitely watch this sometime soon, give it a review, because I'm wanting to see this one. So that's Opposing Force. Another movie, Double Exposure, which it's a Cleveland Little from Saturday Night Live is the only one. Not Saturday Night Live. Cleveland Little from Blazing Saddles is the only one that really actually sounds familiar to me. And it was an 80s movie, direct-to-video, with a double released by Vestron Video. Double Exposure. One more VHS, Field of Honor, which is a war film a lot of people don't talk about. It takes place during the Korean War, and it actually stars Everett McGill, who was in Dune. And yeah, so that would be interesting, and I like Everett McGill, and not very many movies talk about the Korean War, so that'll be interesting to check out someday. So that's that. Now we get into the DVDs. Yeah. Excuse me. Drop the DVDs. Drop them like they're hot. Got one more DVD I'm gonna grab real quick over here. Forgot about it. Got it now. Alright. These I regret now because I didn't know how god-awful the quality is. Highlander Director's Cut. The picture quality on this is terrible. It is shitty. It's worse than a VHS. So, bad. Do not buy this. Picture quality is beyond terrible. Same thing for this. Both versions. Both of these. Shit. Just a pile of shit. Picture quality is some of the worst I've ever seen. There's no excuse for it. If the VHS and the Laserdisc have better picture quality than your DVD, it's bullshit. And it's all pixelated and blurry and shit. It looks horrible, grainy as hell. Really, really awful transfers. So don't even bother with these. So yeah. Waste of $6 right there. And what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to burn my own DVDs with better transfers of the movies. Because that would be a better idea. Shit. So anyway, this other stuff though is a lot better. The Descent. Never seen this. This is the unrated version, widescreen. I got it for $2. Actually, no, it was $2.99. You have it $3 at buybacks. And glad, because I've been wanting to see this one. For some reason, buybacks had ones that were like way too expensive, so glad to get that. Never seen it. If I ever do watch it, I'll probably check out Descent Part 2 as well. Taken. This is the extended cut, which also has the theatrical version, no features, but it was $2, so now I can finally see the movie. Picked this up at Walmart, actually at Target a while back. This has a 4-pack, it was $10. Of Dead Snow, Pontypool, I Sell the Dead, and Doghouse. Doghouse is a movie that somebody requested and wanted me to check out on YouTube, so I'll check that one out sometime. Here's another pack, $5, Walmart, 8-movie pack. Mill Creek. I got this because I like it was $5 and I like Deceived. I really like Deceived with Goldie Hawn. I think it's a very underrated thriller. I wanted to see DOA with Dennis Quaid. Color of Night, I wanted to give another shot. Consenting Adults I remember being a decent thriller with Kevin Kline. Playing God I've heard good things about. The other ones haven't never really seen them, but it'd be interesting. And for $5 for 8 movies, not a bad deal. So that's that. Picked this up at Goodwill recently. Spear on DVD. Give this one a look sometime. I like Dustin Hoffman. The trailer on this is like one of the weirdest trailers I've ever seen. It just ends. It looks like it's unfinished. No wonder the movie flopped. The trailer was terrible. It didn't show anything. TV spots show more than the trailer did. Then I got this, American Flyers with Kevin Costner. I wanted to give this one a look. I like sports movies. Hard Target with Van Damme for $2. Can't go wrong with that. So, Hard Target. Couldn't believe I found this for $2. Whitewater Summer for $2, which is a good deal because this is out of print. And this is a movie nobody talks about. Kevin Bacon, Sean Astin flick. I gotta admit, I've never seen it, so I can't really say anything, but I'm looking forward to giving it a look. Whitewater Summer. So got this one for $2 at Pawn Shop. The Devil's Backbone with a Guillermo del Toro film, which I've never seen, which is in the Fangoria 101 and Herald of Movies list. That's why I picked it up. Heartless. Saw the trailer, it looked good. I like the song by Jim Sturgis. He also is in this movie. So that's Heartless. Under the Bed from the director of Silent Night, which I like the remake, and I saw the trailer for this. It's got practical creature effects, so it looked like it might be good. It's like a actual horror film version of Little Monsters. And then I also got Christine Special Edition, which is awesome, because I'm going to be reviewing John Carpenter flicks sometime soon, so be on the lookout for that. But before that, it's going to be finishing up the Exorcist films, and then I'm going to review Ender's Game, because I saw that. I review World War Z, actually, first. Saw that, I liked it. Review Ender's Game, I liked it alright. And then I'm going to take on Rant on the Machete films, which I thought were pretty shitty. Machete staying still, Machete don't do shit. And then I'm going to take on, you know, the Tremor series, because I watched the first two with a friend of mine, really enjoyed them. And then I'm going to tackle John Carpenter's filmography. So be on the lookout for that. So here we go with more DVDs. And we have... What the fuck is this doing here? Really? Really? What the... Did I, like, black out? Did I fucking black out or some shit? Did I black out and sleepwalk to a fucking pawn shop and buy this thing? I cannot honestly believe that I'm holding a physical copy of Prometheus in my hands right now. Wow. No, I have it, so I can give it another shot and choose to believe that it sucks ass again. So yay. Got a movie that's not as shitty as Prometheus, AVP Requiem. I got this because, you know, I wanted to complete the collection, which honestly is the same reason why I got Prometheus. And it was $2. People would probably say it's $2 too much. Speaking of $2, Van Helsing. I haven't seen this movie since I saw it in the theater, and yeah, it'd be interesting to check this one out again. I remember the CGI being pretty bad. I remember the Dracula being the Dracula in this movie was like the gayest Dracula ever. I remember vampire eggs like out of Alien. That's pretty much all I remember. So I'll give this a look sometime, Van Helsing. Then I got this. I'm glad I picked this up. This is at Walmart for $3. Blowout. With John Travolta. Kind of a shitty cover, but John Travolta, Nancy Allen, Brian De Palma thriller that barely nobody talks about. Really solid flick. And then here we go with the last of these DVDs. This will be it for the vlog DVD VHS update. Hellraiser Revelations. Yeah, I got it because complete the Hellraiser series. So now I have all the Hellraiser movies, so I'll review those sometime. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels on DVD. Enjoy this movie. If you're a fan of this film, try to pick up this DVD because it has a commentary on it. Featurette from back in the day. Another great comedy here. The Producers. Really funny, great movie. Gene Wilder is hilarious in that. $2. I got all 3 Boogeyman movies, so I'll review those sometime. Couldn't believe I found this for $2. Nightmare Before Christmas. Special edition. This is the one from back in the day. This isn't the newer one, but $2, I can't really argue. Nightmare Before Christmas. Haven't seen that since I was a kid. Sucker Punch. Heard bad things about it. Got it because I also got 300, so I thought I might as well get all the Zack Snyder flicks. So, yay! Except for Man of Steel, I'm not buying that shit. So maybe for $2. No guarantees. And then these are the most recent ones I picked up at Big Lots. The Yakuza, a movie which has Robert Mitchum in it, directed by Sidney Pollack. The Killing Gene, starring Stellan Skarsgård, which actually I saw the trailer, it looked interesting. And another movie you will not believe, for the life of you, I actually bought The Dark Knight Rises. It was $5 at Big Lots. I'm not going to turn down $5. And that way, when I do watch it again, and more than likely, inevitably rant on it, I will have a physical copy that I can pummel into fucking oblivion. So anyway, folks, I really don't know what to say except thanks for watching this video. And, see you guys later. See ya.